That night was supposed to be just another office celebration. My wife told me her new boss was throwing a big birthday party, and she couldn't miss it. I thought it would be harmless, so I wished her well and stayed home. But when midnight passed and she still wasn't home, unease gripped me. I called her again and again, but she didn't answer. By 3 in the morning, I was pacing the living room, anger and worry twisting inside me. A part of me wanted to believe she was simply stuck with colleagues, maybe drinking too much. But another part whispered something darker, that she wasn't alone. At sunrise, the front door finally opened. She stumbled in, her hair tangled, her dress wrinkled, and her eyes avoiding mine. She looked guilty, and worse, she smelled faintly of cologne that wasn't mine. "You're awake," she muttered, trying to slip past me. "I never slept," I said coldly. "Where were you?" She rambled about how the party ran late, how everyone convinced her to stay, but her shaky tone betrayed her. I didn't argue. I let her crawl into bed, pretending to believe her. But in my heart I knew. The next morning, while she showered, I checked her phone. What I saw made my blood boil. Flirty messages with her boss, plans they had been making for weeks, and one message confirming last night wasn't just drinking, it was a hotel room. My hands shook, but my rage was steady. When she walked back in, I was waiting with her phone in my hand. She froze. Her lips trembled as I asked, "How long has this been going on?" She cried, begged, and claimed it was a mistake. But mistakes don't last for weeks. She had chosen him, betrayed me, and thought I would never find out. That moment, I decided her punishment wouldn't just be losing me, it would be losing everything she thought she gained. I stayed calm, acting broken but quiet, while inside I was already planning. Revenge, I told myself, would be my closure. First, I gathered proof. Screenshots of her chats, call logs, and even photos from a private investigator I hired for one night. With evidence in hand, I went to a lawyer. If she thought she could play games behind my back, she was about to learn the cost. At the same time, I reached out to her boss's wife. Yes, he was married too. When she saw the screenshots, her face turned pale, then angry. Together, we plotted how to ruin them both, legally, socially, and emotionally. My wife thought I was distant because I was hurt. In reality, I was preparing her downfall. 1 week later, I filed for divorce, attaching every piece of evidence. She wasn't just shocked, she was destroyed when she learned she would walk away with nothing, not even sympathy from the court. But the true blow came when her boss's wife exposed him at his own company's board meeting. The affair wasn't just gossip anymore, it was public humiliation. He lost his promotion, his reputation, and soon after, his job. My wife lost her exciting relationship in the same breath she lost her marriage. The night she begged me not to go through with it, tears streaming down her face, I looked at her one last time and said, "The morning you came home after his birthday party, you thought you had found love. What you really found was the end of everything." When the divorce was finalized, I walked away free. She, on the other hand, was left with nothing but shame and regret. Her boss abandoned her to save himself, and she had burned all her bridges. She thought she could betray me without consequence. My revenge proved her wrong. And as I built a new life, stronger and wiser, she lived in the ruins of the choice she made. That birthday party wasn't just her boss's celebration, it became the funeral of her lies, and the moment my revenge finally wiped her smile away forever.